How are we doing today?
Game entry narration assistance. Press F to turn off. Press enter to continue. Game entry narration assistance is now off.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Sailing to an uncharted island with strange folk aboard.
Keep your voice down. I just want the captain to hear you.
It ain't the captain I'm worried about. It's our priest. If he's a man of the cloth, I'm the Virgin Mary.
All you seek will soon be yours, Captain. It is indeed the island of legend.
So you say. If you're wrong, the price of the voyage will be paid in blood. Yours. And those vagabonds you brought along.
They merely seek adventure, Captain. The island calls to those who forge their own destiny.
I think I'm gonna get a soldier's day. Because it has the best trade skills from what I've seen. So let's go ahead, continue. Gonna do a beard, might as well do something weird. That's not too crazy. Oh, hopefully my name's available. Nice.
You lied to me, priest!
I warned you the journey would be difficult.
You said nothing about sailing through the very gates of hell!
Hell is all but inevitable for one such as you, Aldous Thorpe. The island offers something much greater than gold. Redemption. For me, and perhaps even for you. Do not fear the storm, Captain. Faith will see us through.
Got it. swimming in the game the last time I played. How's everybody doing today? Don't forget, if you enjoy the stream, to follow it so you can check it out. All right.
You must become something greater. The fountain. Drink and accept my gift.
feel your blessings surge within me. Everlasting glory will be ours. Ah, pathetic.
You have failed. You have stolen what is mine. And now, you will join me. No matter. You will be mine soon enough.
It's steel, demon! A strongman, are you? Death and Beck, and you still have your soul. You should be proud.
Alright. Let me go to settings real quick. Let's check. That's... I know what I thought. Upper field of view. We'll leave everything on high. I like to have it on, but there is so much other random stuff. It'll be fine. Alright.
Ah, ha, ha. Let the air fill your lungs, friend. You have conquered death and been born again, like new. No small feat. You died, and it won't be the last time. But this is Aeternum. No one gets away that easy. We're on a ship, smashed by the storm wall, of course. Like everyone else here. Maybe you forget. Be a blow to your head killed you. Ah, but it will pass. Your soul is strong. That's what they are reborn as something else. The corrupted, or worse. Ah, but come. We should not dwell on such dark matters. Ah, but you must be starving, friend. I always feast after dying. We must fill that belly of yours before it disappears. Don't worry. Many boars roam wild just off the beach. They're a little on the skinny side, but juicy if you cook them right. Yes, and you will also want a skinning knife, because boar skin tastes like, hair, mostly. Gather flint and wood, and then join me and Erda at our campfire. She will like you, I think.
Let us see what you have there. A crude knife, but made well enough.
Of course it's well crafted, Erda. They were following my instruction.
More likely a natural, this one. That's good, stranger. Now you will need wit and skill if you would not languish on Aeternum. The town of Corinth up the road is mostly safe. But out here, we are on our own. No, I've never been well suited to village life. But many here seek the refuge of a community to feel safe.
They fool themselves. Nowhere is safe on Aeternum. We may escape death, but pain and suffering, and even madness lurk everywhere.
Yes, we are all a little mad on this island. But your mind is probably consumed with hunger right now, I suspect. Yes, those beasts trample everything in sight. You won't have to go far to find them. Hunt and skin a boar, then cook your meal over the fire.
That should be enough, mate.
Successful hunt? Enter. Yes, it smells like you cooked it just right. If there is any left over, give it here. Best not to let it go to waste, you know.
Hunt and cook your own boar, lazy bastard. If there's any food left, you keep that for yourself, newcomer.
Ah, Erta is teasing me, of course. I'm just taking a moment to recover my strength before wading back in to cut down the corrupted. During rebirth, their souls become claimed by evil. They are like demons, possessed only with the desire to spread their madness. Oh, I thought you knew. The wreckage of your ship is just across the water. But there is nothing and no one that can be saved. All you can do now is put your former crewmates to rest, and hope they don't return. If you want to do the deed yourself, I would understand. Keep your weapon at the ready. As long as you don't get overrun, you should be fine.
Sounds good. Hopefully we don't get overrun. Investigate the wreckage. Yeah. Who is that? How's everybody doing today?
See, Erta, see! I knew our friend here would prove worthy. Who better to tutor a new arrival in the ways of Aeternum than us?
Indeed, but know this, new blood. The island's lessons never end. Our lives persist, but time marches on. This new corruption spreads like fire, and as you can see, it is now at our doorstep. It's quite concerning.
Must you be so grim? You'll scare off our new friend here. We always find a way through, do we not? In fact, I heard pistol shots a few minutes ago. There may still be others out there in the wreckage who have not lost their souls. I agree. There are many shipwrecks, but if we move fast, we can cover them all by the day's end.
Stop being so thick-headed, Elstrom. Those ships will just be followed by more. Until you find the cause of the corruption, it will only get worse.
Aha! Yes, we will spread out. You can search for survivors, my friend. As it reminds me, I must search for the source of this menace.
I'm not sure which undertaking is the greater risk, but it's no matter to me. I will remain here at the camp.
I am sorry we cannot venture forth together. But while you search for survivors, I will find our next challenge. I will meet you back here.
Alrighty. Much as I want to read that, maybe another time. Equip that. I end up just salvaging that stuff. Pretty cool.
You eluded me in death, but our souls are bound. I am with you. I am within you.
Eat lead, you bastards! So, here I am, fighting off the demon hordes, and I'm thinking, how the hell do I get down from up here? So what do you say? Maybe give a girl a hand?
Alright.
Eat lead, you bastards! You won't be getting a piece of Grace O'Malley that easy. Eat lead, you bastards! Back on the
Thought
sand.
it.
You have my thanks. I know a safe spot this way. Come on.
He knows this spot. I'm gonna get up there and check it. Check out this boat. Right.
Well now, can't tell you what a relief it was seeing someone who was still human. I was beginning to think I was all alone out here. The rest of the world had gone mad. Perfect. I was betting there'd be some kind of folk somewhere on this rock. Figured I'd go look for it after I'm done out here. This isn't my first shipwreck, you know. One thing I've learned, you have to always think ahead, keep an eye on the horizon. And there's booty to be had here. Countless treasures captain and crew had stashed on board, if you know where to look. Of course! Not like these rotters care a damn for it, and I'll be needing a new ship, a new crew. That takes coin. In fact, if you want to partner up, I'll split the loot 70-30. Or what the hell, 60-40 even. What do you say? Then we can go head to that campsite of yours. That's the spirit. It's a deal. I need to circle back to my own ship to grab what I can. But there's a wreck over there I haven't searched yet. My first mate went that way, but something happened to him. Don't let it happen to you. Get the ship's manifest, any valuables, and meet me on the other side. There you are. I was starting to worry. More importantly, though, what did you find? Let's see here. Oh, yes. These are definitely worth a coin or two. Soon as we find a town, we'll sell them and split the profit. Unfortunately, I didn't have as much luck as you did. Those damn red-eye rotters are swarming all over the wreckage of my ship. I worry it's bad luck leaving behind my own treasures, but I can't get through the bastards. Now there's a good mate. Tough one too, if you're so confident. No complaints, though. Tell you what, if you can get my stuff back, I'll give you a greater share of our profits. 40-60. Or what the hell, 30-70. What do you say? Most of our cargo was lost at sea, and I got my captain's log on the way out.
Thank you for the
Warning me
follow.
now is leaving behind my ship's flag
thank
and
you.
my lucky wheel. Get those, and then maybe we can meet at that campsite. Works for me.
Gross.
Friends and allies vanish when facing a great challenge, don't they? You and I never hesitate. We share a great destiny.
You're back just in time. And you rescued a survivor, too. Your legend grows by the hour. Despite her personality, we could use her help against the enemy. I think I found what is causing all the corruption. I scouted the sea caves along the shoreline, and I saw many corrupted. Something evil is stirring in there. I can feel it.
As if the crimson clouds hovering over the area weren't a dead giveaway. I've told him for days that's where it was coming from.
Yes, I know. I told you I would check it out, and now I have. Some dark energy is definitely coming out of that place. Ah, see now. That is the spirit of a warrior. We will charge into battle together, my friend. It's a shame your pirate companion refuses to join us.
The poor girl's just survived a shipwreck. And you ask her to face death for a cause she doesn't even understand? I don't blame her. I suspect you will be wasting your breath, but it is yours to waste.
Aye, do not take long, my friend. I will await you at the entrance to the sea caves. But I cannot wait all day. Not when battle beckons.
Look, I'm as grateful as can be that you reclaim my flag and all. But don't ask me to go on a fool crusade against those red-eyed demons. I don't need a Medal of Valor. Just a coin for me, thank you very much. Your local friends say there's a town a bit up the road. I'll head there and sell this loot. I'll set your part aside until you get there. For my part, I'll be saving up for a ship to escape this hellish island. Ugh, those two say there's some kind of storm wall out there, but they say a lot of things, and I don't believe a word of it. Besides, Captain Grace O'Malley never met a storm she couldn't navigate. I'll find a way. You can come with me, if you like. Have it your way, hero. I just hope you don't end up as one of those monsters yourself. Don't worry about me burning you on the loot. You did me a favor, and I'm good for it. As long as you survive, that is. I'll be there.
gave it a try, at least. Your friend is no warrior, but perhaps she is like Urta, smart, and that will help her survive. We must be smart too. Now that I see the corrupted in the cavern, I realize Urta was right. This is something new. I've never seen corrupted in such numbers, and I fear they will attack our camp. I need to warn Urta. I am. If something happened to her, I could not bear it. She pokes fun at me sometimes, but I probably deserve it. I was looking forward to spilling corrupted blood with you. It's true. But I'd think now, I must go back to the camp. I can't let you have all the fun without me. But I also can't go when Urta is in danger. Damn it. You can have the glory today, my friend. If you find the source of the evil, destroy it and get the hell out. Urta and I will wait for you at the camp. Godspeed, warrior.
And they shall witness the power manifest, the true future of the human race. You steal that which is mine. You assault my followers. And now you disrupt my plans. This is personal.
Yet you live! Ah! I knew you had triumphed! See there! The corruption has even receded away from our camp! What did you find in the sea caves? Some kind of abomination? A corruption rift? I've heard tales of such things. And you shut the bastards down, did you? Ha! You are here a short time, and already vanquishing the corrupted! A feat fit for legend.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a victory, but we must recognize this is not going to be an isolated occurrence. Yes. I have seen this before, more than once. When corrupted come in such numbers, it is a portent for dark times. In the past, an avatar has risen and led the corrupted in a campaign to consume all of Aeternum. No souls are safe from their reach. If you had, it is unlikely you would be here. But make no mistake, an avatar is coming, and we must warn the nearby towns. That would be for the best. There have been some misunderstandings between Elstrom and the town guard in the past. Besides, he likes it here.
My friend, your valor is deserving of a reward. Follow the road to town, warn them, and then get a cup of mead at the tavern. You earned it.
All the tools we need there.
Come closer. It is time you know the whole truth.
This island has always guarded the promise of paradise. Humanity cast out, deemed unworthy of such blessings. But I did not come here seeking paradise. I came for answers. Redemption after a life of weakness and suffering. And I found a truth that disproved everything I had been taught. I tasted the knowledge forbidden to us at creation, and I saw the vision of humanity's true potential. I knew then, I must correct this ancient injustice and restore the power which is rightfully ours. The heart of the mountain now beats strong with this purpose. After a century of preparation, our campaign has begun. The island's townships already fall before the might of our armies. The only thing I had not foreseen is you. You, who have stolen the gift meant for me. And now your soul will pay the price. For I will not stop until I have seized back the destiny stolen from us and brought true freedom to the world, both old and new.
Good old tree chopping. mouse. Mouse. Where auto run? Let's set that to that.
Did you see my court? Huh? The wilds of Aeternum have never been safe, but the roads? How should I know? Do I look like some kind of boar mind reader? Huh, not me. I'm just a simple travelling herbalist. Tell you this much, however, the beasts have ruined me for the season. You mean you'd help old hapless Hal? Why, yes, you're a saint. Take my sickle, hunt up some truffles, and bring them to the settlement. Oh, gather any herbs or berries you see for yourself as well. They'll fetch a gold or two at the trading post.
Alrighty, brother.
You there?
New to Corinth, are you? Yeah, last thing we need's another mouth to feed. No bread to spare for travelling vagrants. Go back to where you came from. Did you then? Does that mean you've got news of the storm? Heard rumours there's corrupted swarming all over down there. As if we don't have enough problems. Everyone talking about some ancient curse on the land. Last thing we need is to have to worry about corrupted as well. Well, isn't that grand? People starving in the streets, everyone whispering the sorceress Medea's cursed us, and now tidings of evil. What's next? Look, the Speaker of the Winds is in charge. Talk to him if you like. But don't expect some kind of welcome banquet. Corinth's gone from feast to famine. Ask 5 people, you'll get 5 theories. Some say we've been cursed. Others blame the local druids. Don't make a damn bit of difference if you ask me. Go see the speaker in the town hall if you want to gab any more. That bastard loves to talk. After that, I suggest you be moving on.
Here's my new friend right here. Oh, the truffles I lost and then some. Hoo-hoo. I hope it wasn't too hard. Keep that sickle for your troubles. And if you make a habit of harvesting herbs and such, we'll cross paths again. No doubt.
Alright then.
Calling for patience will not suffice at this point, Francis. This is clearly a curse.
God's ear, Satvik. Your penchant for exaggeration never abates. More superstitions about the witch Medea. Infuriated because she didn't get a wagon load of coin and fruit.
This is precisely what she threatened if we failed to send tribute.
That was over a century ago, and I've told you already, we sent the damn tribute. These rumors are drivel, spread by the druids, no doubt.
Rumors or not, we have no choice but to venture out and try to salvage what we can from the farms.
I've heard enough for today, Elder Satvik. Let it rest. It's not like anyone's going to die of starvation on this infernal island.
The people of Corinth are suffering, Francis. Becoming lost. If you don't do something, I will.
Ho-ho! A fresh, healthy face with a spark of hope in your eyes. That's what we need around here. Less of this moping about and finger-pointing. Elder Satvik goes around preaching curses on every corner. If he keeps it up, he'll cause a panic. How about some good tidings, for once? Ugh. See now, why spoil our pleasant conversation with such dark business? You're new to Corinth. You should check in at the inn, yes? Put your feet up. Whatever you do, please don't go worrying everyone about the corrupted. I'll deal with that problem when it comes. Or Elder Satvik will. He seems to enjoy it. Oh, by all means. See if you can help the man come to his senses before he worries so much he falls lost himself. Good luck. You'll need it with Satvik.
You see this poor wretched thing? A month ago, my friend Winston here baked the best bread in Corinth. Now, this is his fate for all eternity. Lost. we call them. And their numbers grow as ours dwindle, all across Windsward. Even with this demoralizing display, the speaker chooses ignorance. He brushes off any suggestion the sorceress Mateus cursed us. That's a long and sordid tale. Suffice to say, Medea hasn't been seen here in decades. But Corinth pays regular tribute to the sorceress. Of course, the speaker insists the tribute was sent and that the druids invited this disaster. Either way, the situation is dire and growing worse. I prefer not to recruit a newcomer for such a dangerous enterprise. But the truth is, if we don't salvage what we can from the farms, starvation will bring more lost. But please, before you do anything else, check in at the inn. Take what time you need, and then I'll be calling a meeting in the tavern. If you're inclined. Thank you. Nice to speak with someone not miserable or insane. There's another newcomer. A rather feisty young woman. You'll likely see her at the inn.
Welcome to the Southern Breeze. May a gentle wind always guide you home. You wish to check in? Now, this is a pleasant surprise. 2 new customers in one day.
Where have you been hiding? I was afraid I'd have to go back to the beach and search for you. Not that I wanted to stay here, mind you. This hamlet's ready for a bloody wake. Problems? I've raided tombs more lively than this place. I don't plan on hanging around here long. Not when the winds are shifting the way they are. It's bad business. I managed to sell that loot we collected. Never let it be said that Grace O'Malley doesn't pay her debts. Here's your share of the coin. I think you should get to spending it. There's a trading post here. Not exactly thriving, but you could at least get yourself some new clothes. I'm telling you this as a friend. You smell like something that washed in with the tide. Well, there you have it then. You can always count on your pal Grace to give it to you straight. Go on to the trading post and...
even on Aeternum, civilization is built on a foundation of lies. Together, you and I can tear it down and rebuild.
I've met stately noble gentry and shipwrecked men of 20. I've met souls from ancient memory, found in sagas and dusty tomes. I've seen ghosts and fiends and horrors, met knights and bold explorers, as I've wandered every corner of this island we call home. Let's go! Keep it together! Dig in! Woo! Come on now! I've met kings of earthly nations, seen the gods of all creations, tasted wine at every station, from sands to misty moors. But the partings that we weather, and the memories we treasure, are the souls we've lost forever on Aeternum's forgotten shores.
Well, there's a pretty little ditty for you. Some romanticised notions of Aeternum, I'd say. Grace O'Malley won't be calling this place home, I'll tell you that. The real tragedy of Corinth is there's no way a girl can make some quick money around here. This elder Sattvic fellow came in, trying to rally folks to go out and salvage crops from the farms. But he offered no reward. Poor bastard didn't get a single volunteer. Went out on his own. Barkeep says he'll probably become a soulless lost himself. That'll be the day. I'm no farmer. And besides, I caught wind of a pirate hideout not so far from town, thinking maybe there's some loot there. But you're the hero, right? Just like old whatever his name was at the beach. If you want to give a hand to old Sattvic, I'm sure he'll make use of it. To the farms north of town. He was practically begging folks to go with him, so I'm sure he'll be damn glad to see you. Like I said, I'll be seeing you around, long as you don't go losing your soul somewhere. Here, I can't believe I'm even saying these things.
When was the last time you truly stood in wonder of the world? There is glory in the morning dew. The sun's kiss on our cheeks is more warm and gentle than any lover's lips. More people around here would be if they glimpsed the glory of wordwood trees. Their beauty is transcendent. If you find someone who is down, take them a wordwood sapling. They contain the sparkle of starlight in their branches. They mirror the viewer's intent. If you pause and appreciate them with true wonder, they'll shimmer the lights of heaven back at you. They will hold your intent and reflect it in response so others may feel that same awe in kind.
the fish aren't biting much today. Perhaps I've caught too many here. Merde. Have I disappointed your plans? You can't fish? That is horrible to hear. It is such a pleasure. Life is difficult, no? Even the smallest things out of reach. But when you fish, you can reflect. As simple as finding happiness. Well, at times, yes. Easy as digging for worms, at least. And one can lead to the other. Pardon me, I can ramble. Reflection is good, yes, but it can lead to brooding. My leg, she makes it difficult to focus now and again. Oh, I'm out of bait. You? No, 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 no. I cannot ask you this. Look at you, that heroic garb of yours. Clearly an important person. Scrounging for bait, this is peasant's work. Well, if you insist, of course. I could do this myself, you know, but your eagerness. I'd be unchivalrous to decline. Oh, and you can find bait in the bushes nearby. You see? Very simple to do. And for your first lesson, casting without bait is a waste of your time. And the fishes. Think of the bait like a paintbrush. Yes, you get it, don't you? The vision. Start with a humble pond, and you'll soon graduate to the great wide ocean. There, you may find the masterpiece. I speak of my dream, my eternal longing. My nemesis. The greatest, most terrible fish to ever swim in water. Gladys. Yes, Gladys. A wily foe and the end of many a fish dreamer. I was not always so sedentary, you know? I had Gladys to thank for that. She took from me that which was dearest in all the world. And yet I will best that scaly brute. And have my vengeance. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. My dream. Fantastic. Fantastic. You have been busy with your reel. A master fisher in the making indeed. A burgeoning artist, I might even say. Listen to you. You are as sunlight that glimmers upon the deepest waters. La lueur. I think my ancient fishing ensemble would interest you. Yes, the seekers of the questing bass. A sacred order of knights who fish. We are noble, regal, not quite profitable. My squires are working on that. They are younger, mine's more flexible for business. One is so diligent, the other is a bit of an idler, and I am stuck in my ways. Oh, what a group we are. La lueur indeed. Even after I say these silly things, still you are eager to continue onwards. There is knightly spirit in you. Oh, yes. I can see your glimmer now. Yes. Go and see my squire, Khadija. If she approves of your skills, then I, Perronel le Noir, as Fisher Regent, will accept you into our order.
The scene here is unthinkable. A month ago, the most flourishing fields in all Aeternum. Now this. The druids were such gentle people. And now they're these lost swarmancers, destroying the land. I hope so, because we need it. We must get the windmills going again and then recover any sacks of grain that remain untainted. But the lost swarmancers and withered are everywhere. You're a brave soul, my friend. I'd protest if the need weren't so dire. Look for any farmers who need rescuing and bring back any sacks of grain you find. And for your own sake, be careful.
Oh, where has my zeal gone? I used to be thrilled to tend the crops, to share my food with others, but now it feels empty. Seems like I've seen all there is to see. Done all there is to do. The light in the stem. It looks like it's dancing. Oh, is it responding to my voice? That's cheeky. I couldn't take this from you, but you should keep such a wonder safe. Take this.
Whether the speaker is willing to help or not, I have no choice but to take action to help the people of Corinth.
Well, it's not as much as I'd hoped, but it's certainly better than nothing. This grain will keep us fed for a few more days at least. With the windmills turning again, at least there's hope for the future. Did you see anyone out there who hasn't become lost? The druids, the farmers, surely someone remains. I know many fled, but it's strange that I've heard no first-hand accounts on how it happened. Your confidence seems matched by your skill, so I welcome the help. Indeed, if you rescue anyone you can find, we might be able to get some answers. Good thinking. This farm produced a bountiful crop of fruits and vegetables as well. The fields are cursed now, but there are crates of food that have already been harvested. Go on then, I'll wait here.
I've spelunked caverns of the ancients, crossed the sands of brimstone by foot, and yet the world is still closed. What is the point of searching anymore? Oh, what odd flora. Thank you, kind traveler.
What is in the spheres? A weapon? The excavation crew? Pardon me. I was mostly thinking aloud. Just north of here, there's an ancient tomb with strange spheres around it. We sent a team of antiquarians to investigate, but they have yet to return. I would greatly appreciate that. But be cautious. The ancients wielded powers we don't fully yet understand. My team are rigorous note-takers.
That wasn't even the right person.
Every day is the same. The same walls over and over. The same wars. There is no splendor. I want to feel excited by life again. But everything has lost its color. What is this? It's remarkable. I couldn't tend to such a marvel, but perhaps you could. Here, take this pot. Keep it thriving forever.
I see smiles on. I hope you remember that exists.
What a mess. It is?
Shh. They'll hear you.
What are you doing here?
How did the farms deteriorate so quickly? It just doesn't make sense. Transforming druids into swarmancers. That's not human magic. That seems like the magic of the island itself. It appears all the other druids fell lost from one day to the next. If I didn't know better, I'd say this is some kind of curse. Not likely. I've never heard of anyone who could snap their fingers and turn people lost. Do you know the history of this region? Well, I'm something of an expert on Windswood. It's a bit of a tale. 2,000 years ago, cataclysmic wars between Aeternum's earliest civilizations ravaged these southern plains. The sorceress Medea came to Windswood in the war's aftermath, determined to restore this land. Though the ancients were gone, Medea had learned many of their secrets. She channeled Azoth to create the verdant gemstones. These would shield and heal her new domain. The Elder Druids arrived centuries later to discover what had become a bountiful land. With Medea's blessing, they tended to the plants and animals, and Windswood flourished to new heights. But as centuries passed, the sorceress developed new ambitions, seeking to claim realms previously beyond her reach. The verdant gemstones were left in the Druids' care. This would now be their garden, their responsibility. But the wrath of the angry earth struck soon thereafter, and the Druids were hopelessly outmatched. Medea returned with a fury, purging every last baleful sprig, rescuing Windswood once more. For their failure, the Druids' exclusive claim was rescinded, and settlers came to Corinth. Medea demanded a tribute for her continued protection, hiring the Iron Rose mercenaries to deliver it. Now, it seems, something has gone awry yet again. I return home to find our land suffering, and my fellow druids with it. Druidic blessings turned to curses, bounty turned to famine, and life withering away. No hope in sight. I realize that sounds a bit dour, but it is the truth of it. The question now is, what's behind all this mess and how we go about cleaning it up? Not intentionally. It certainly didn't turn out well for them, did it? But it's possible. Ah, that blowhard Speaker of the Winds is pushing that theory, isn't he? Buffoon. At least we have Elder Satvik. It's good of you to help him. I commend your attitude. I'm sure whatever you accomplish with Elder Satvik will be worthwhile. I do hope we meet again. Until then, fare thee well.
That, my friend, was... That, my friend, was... I spoke to the farmers you rescued. They said you also rescued a druid? What did she say? She must be an initiate. They train up north. Perhaps she can help us make sense of all this. The speaker insists he sent Medea's tribute, which means it would have been carted off by the Iron Rose mercenaries. They're supposed to be protecting these farms as well, but yes, they were hired by Medea herself to protect and transport the tribute. But the town had engaged them for security as well. I haven't seen a single member of the Iron Rose company since this whole thing started. The Iron Keep lies to the northwest. If you can go and find out about the tribute, it may help us solve this dilemma. I should get these goods back to town where they're...
I don't understand.
My comrades were hardened soldiers. Tough bastards, one and all. We've all died a time or two. What soldier hasn't on this island? How could every one of them have become lost? We heard the farmers' cries and rushed to help. The beetles were on us the moment we emerged from the garrison. We fought bravely. But when my comrades began to fall, I realized they were returning as lost. It makes no sense. The Iron Rose have steel spines and iron resolve. We don't despair. Ultimately, I also fell beneath the blade of one of my former comrades. I was too shocked to fight back. Yes, but I can't be the only one. I fought alongside these soldiers against impossible odds. And now they become lost fighting some damn bugs? Sergeant Cott, would you do that? I can't bear to face my former comrades. Find Cawthorne, then meet me at the Iron Keep to the west. I must report this to Commander Merrill. So don't forget to set yourself a campsite. If you get in over your head, it's a safe place to go back to.
Commander Merrill dives under the Minotaur's blade, dodges left, weaves right, and plunges his sword into the heart of the beast. Oh! Sorry, I didn't notice someone was near. I was, training. To join the Iron Rose Company. Stalwart bastions of valor they are. I don't have a copy of the creed. You look like a hardy adventurer. Could you... Thank you. I've seen it posted near the ink. I know I'll have to meditate.
Maybe that's not the players.
over, man. It's all over. Everyone's falling. You didn't see. Sergeant Cochran took an arrow and...
Out there! No. Okay, you can do this, Gideon.
Vitog Ark! Vitog! Vitwep!
You're back! I had heard that many of them became... Thank you so much! I'll make myself... The Creed says valor is a beacon to those who've lost hope. I agree. They are very specific weapons. That'd be marvelous.
what a relief to see you again. What did you find there? Is this, of course, this day is not... It could be, but... Oh... God, there's only one... Now listen, I want the truth, and to prove the... But yes, I'll head to Corinth, and see...
By order of the Speaker of the Winds, I'm writing to inform the Iron Rose Company that the City Guard will be escorting the tribute to Medivh. Iron Rose is relieved of the responsibility of this season. I will be escorting the tribute myself, completely worried for the
I do not need your excuses, Commander. The tribute for the season has not arrived on schedule. And, as you well know, this is a breach of my contract with the Iron Rose, the town of Corinth. Whoever holds the title of Speaker of the Winds these days, they should be reminded of the consequences that are described in detail in the original covenant. If this situation is not remedied quickly and to my satisfaction, further reparations will be expected. I will not hesitate to visit Windsworth myself and personally see that the cost is paid for these transgressions. Yours in candor and quickly decreasing patience, Medea.
A warrior is no more noble or sharp than the iron of the blade he carries, no more graceful than the way he treats others. Oh, thank you, thank you! You truly are a friend. I'll be able to practice properly now. Trees, beware!
Alright. Probably finish collecting up these quests here, and then probably jump off for a little bit.
Ah, it's good to see you.
Get some things done.
Almost called you comrade. I'm glad you made it safely. It seems this disaster has spread all across Windsworth. What did you find in the Iron Keep? A correspondence from Medea. Let me see. God's blood, she is not happy. So, all this means the tribute never made it to Medea. That beady-eyed little bastard. I'll see him tarred and feathered if this is his fault. But wait. If Dupont took the tribute, this speaker would have known. This explains why he wouldn't see me. They're a rotten scoundrel. They can't dodge this, though. You've got proof, right? That's good. I'd join you, but I'm not sure I could resist the urge to bash their faces in.
Everyone needs goods, don't they? Sadly, we have none to spare. And it's not just food. Everyone eats, of course, but folks need timber, stone, and leather as well. Tell that to the annual tribute. That last collection was a kick in the nethers. Our stores have shriveled up like apples in winter. And it's not exactly safe to go collect more, is it? Timber, cut stone, and leather. After all, folks need homes, clothes, and shoes. We have a little food left, but could always use more. Honestly, anything you could bring back would help. Except dung. We got dung aplenty.
Ah, the hero who restored...
Ah! As I've said countless, as was my... I sent DuPont to learn the truth. How could I know he'd be waylaid on the road? Even so, if Medea wants a war over it, then damn it, we should give her one! Of course not. The town wants to continue appeasing Medea, so I've tried. Even now, if we can recover the tribute, I'll send it. You can help. Talk to Captain DuPont. He'll give you the details.
All right, slow down, hero. We're all mad about the stolen tribute, myself included. But going out there to reclaim it won't be a walk on the beach. The pirates that hit us are a tough crew. If you want to volunteer to take them on yourself, be my guest. But I ain't going anywhere. There's a few pirate dens scattered in Windswood. But it was the Buccaneer Creek bastards that attacked. People are saying...
You don't have to tell me. Never would have. Honestly, Medea may. I think still. If the, I know you'd say that. No.
Literally just had to run over there and to run back. That's exciting.
You survived! I was beginning to eye the secrets of it.
A new face? I suppose there's trouble. Something happened out. Solid. Here's some ore to get you. Now, we could...
Things are pretty dire, but I've got no one. That's of course. did it! You got... It's not just a disaster. After weeks of talk, I'm going to taken back. You can't miss...
Ha! Now this is more like it. Have you seen Buccaneer Creek? There's a place we can get some proper plunder. If we play our cards right, we might liberate some of their stolen property and be called heroes for it. Ah, now it makes sense. I scouted the place and they've got heaps of... Well, just a bit. I don't doubt it for a second. But hey, if you're going, look for anything else valuable. I heard rumors...
Excuse me.
Well, I had an inkling. I must continue on to the ruins to invest. Get yourself, if my suspicions are true.
know we haven't always seen eye to eye in the past, but I would invite you to join me in an endeavor that will be mutually advantageous. As I know you're aware, the town of Corinth has been paying tribute to the sorceress Medea for generations. An arrangement that I believe has run smoothly. I know you and your crew have sought to acquire the truth in seasons past, but the Iron Rose has successfully deterred enemies. This season, I would invite you to make the attempt once again, with the assurance that the Iron Rose will not be unheld. In fact, you may find God captain. You surrender when you confront him on the road. In exchange for your participation and your discretion, I will share the locations of the legendary World Gemstones that we might share in bounty. Yours in good faith and in confidence. Francis Turner, Speaker of the Winds.
Sweet I'll have idle.
Oh dear, I must complete. Ah, well, I collect tools used by the.
Oh, would you? Any tools?
The withering comes from the very earth here. The Druid's charge was to keep it at bay. But we failed.
There you are! Tell me you got that emerald gemstone and bought us our escape from this accursed place.
Excuse me, but I think you have this all wrong. This is not some common jewel you're talking about. It's the key to fixing this mess. The tower there, the gemstone must be returned. It's the only way to heal the land.
Hold on there, Plant Princess. We found the gemstone and it's ours to sell. We need that coin to buy a ship.
This land and the people who live here need that gemstone back where it belongs.
There's gotta be at least some kind of reward, right? Right? Ah, so close! I was already feeling the sea spray on my face.
I'm sorry to dash you off. More importantly, I'm glad to hear that. You see, the ruins are protected by some rather overprotective guard. Oh no. I promise the verdant gemstone must thank you. I must go and speak with Sage more. Perfect.
Can't believe. Well, I suppose I'll make my.
Have a gleeman? Yes. The items you do it, it's clear they were, but I built the kind two hands, for it's an Amarine temple.
I'm sure we can find a reasonable punishment for the Speaker. One that fits his crimes.
You're a sensible man, Sadvik. Maybe too sensible. Convince me by the time I finish sharpening this blade, and we'll do it your way. If not, I give him a taste of true suffering.
That gets my vote.
There will be time for justice. But torturing the Speaker will not remove the curse on Windswood.
Are you suggesting we forgive his treachery?
Oh no. I support whatever cruel fate you can dream up for him. But first, we need to heal this land, so by all means, keep plotting. But some of us will need to recover the verdant gemstones. Any volunteers? That's what I expected.
This town's tied up in more
I'm no less infuriated with the Speaker's actions than anyone I did. Moira is scouring her. I will join.
Alright. Talk to this person.
Well met, newcomer. And with the situation in Winsford more dire than it's been in centuries, mostly just how little before we did.
Aeternum's ruins tell the tale of a magnificent civilization that once dominated the island. Its architects, the ancients, discovered or possibly created the energy we call Azos. In the millennia that followed, humanity came from countless prehistoric cultures. Sumeria, China, Egypt, and more. They were called to explore the sea, summoned by the ancients to this island. These early arrivals worshipped the ancients as gods. They toiled under the ancients' guidance, building hundreds of monuments and towers. But humanity's savage nature could not be tamed. Wars broke out, and amid the chaos, corruption first appeared. To combat this new menace, the ancients imbued a chosen few with gifts. These heroes were granted monumental powers and life eternal. The wars raged on for centuries, and the ancients blessed entire armies. But most of the human vessels degraded into mindless skeletal warriors. Those wars ended millennia ago, and the ancients disappeared. But their haunted guardians still protect the ruins, oblivious to the fact their cause has long since lost its meaning.
I believe you saw the Guardians yourself at Mirador, so you know the danger. To learn the locations of the other shrines, we must venture again into the ruins. Yes, it does. There's a monument to one of the ancients on the coast. Within it, a map is engraved with the shrine's locations. I need a rubbing of that map. While you acquire the map, Nessa and I will continue.
Alright, I think that's a pretty good stopping point. That game definitely feels better than it once used to. Definitely gonna take a little break. Might be back on tonight, but we'll see. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you guys later.